Colored content exclusive.
It's Victoria, and I'm here with Nicole Kearney.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, so for anyone who hasn't seen any of your web series or your content, could you tell us a little bit about a couple of conversations, just the series that you created?
So, Couple Conversations is basically conversations that anyone would have, spouses, friends, lovers. It's just everyday conversations that come up. We have conversation about who's liking all of your stuff on Facebook, from online dating. And then our second series goes into a wine tasting where they've forgotten the wine. We talk about interracial dating. Um, and same-sex dating. So we cover a large variety of topics: divorce, just things men would say to their girlfriends that aren't always like, So it's just a fun comedic series.
What inspired you to create the series?
Just because a lot of my friends, it's just stuff we talk about. And so it was like, wow, this is kind of funny. And it all came from actually a Facebook conversation about, I have some friends that have been married for about 15 years, and they were having a conversation about why is somebody always liking your stuff on Facebook? And it just kind of sprung from there. And I said, oh, that's kind of funny. And then so I kind of wrote it. And then I have another friend, he was interested in dating another actress friend of ours. And he's Caucasian and she's African American. So he was like, well, how do I really approach that? So it's just out of different conversations, and I've actually just spun them into an actual series.
Okay, I mean, that's totally cool. Usually people draw from what they know. So you totally took
Yep.
from experiences that you've witnessed and made something funny. How has the public responded to the series so far?
So far, we've had great response. Our episodes, we get about 100 views per episode. The second season's only been out since June. So we're really starting to really promote it now, trying to get it out on different platforms so that people can see it. And so that's kind of our goal now. It's like we put the second season's only 3 episodes long. And we did that kind of intentionally to make it a shorter. It ends on a cliffhanger for season 3.
What obstacles did you face creating the series?
You said in getting it up?
Yeah, creating it, developing it.
The biggest obstacles is getting everyone's time together, managing your cast. I do several series, and I also do theater, and I've been doing this for about 20 years. So I have a pretty good core group of actors that I can call. And this, because we already had season 1, pretty much it was just getting people back for season 2. So we have a couple actors that aren't in season 2, but we reference them because they weren't able to come in. So we reference them to kind of keep the continuity going from season 1 to season 2. So that was the biggest challenge. The locations are easy. I have friends and family who let us use their homes. So it was a lot of fun. It actually, yeah, I would say no problems because it was a lot of fun.
It was really like friends getting together and making this project. So that's what made it like easy and fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is a question that I ask a lot of people. Being that we're in kind of a real tense space with race and stuff like that, how do you feel we as people of color can encourage and build diversity in media?
Definitely by having these kind of conversations, talking to one another more. Something that I try to do myself is go to specific networking events in my city that are African American focused in media. And so I try to at least have at least 2 or 3 meetings a month, one-on-one with creators as well. Because I also have a African American theater festival that I created for playwrights. So I deal with a lot of writers all the time. I also coach writers and creative entrepreneurs. So I deal with a lot of individuals, and I'm always trying to connect the dots and build together with people because I think that is crucial.
So this is my last question, or no, second to last. So you have some other series. Could you tell us a little
Yes.
bit about those series as well?
Great. Kush Cafe is kind of exactly how it sounds. It's a I call it a Cheers meets Friends, but it's about Kush and cannabis. And so it's a owner who was in corporate America. She wanted to work for herself. She opens this cafe, and so she has regular customers. Her grower's name is Greg. She has a entrepreneur. He's a very successful entrepreneur, but he likes to smoke weed. James, he comes and visits. He annoys her to no end, and he's always offering her advice because she's a good person, but not a good business person. As a lady, Mandy, who just kind of comes and hangs out. Nobody really knows what Mandy does. I guess she'd be your equivalent to your Tommy from Martin. And then we have Anne, who is a graduate student. She's an Asian graduate student who can't seem to get her dissertation done because she's always distracted by whatever cause it is. It's like Free the Weed is her cause. So it's wherever they're having a Free the Weed rally, she's always gone, and she just really likes to smoke. So it's just a fun series about people. We're trying to show people who smoke in a different light. I mean, so we talk about the medical advantages of it. We talk about just the recreational fun, how people's families relate to it. So we've done that one. There's 10 episodes of that. And then we have a series called Tax Season that just gives people like this. If you could be in the tax preparer's office, specifically in urban neighborhoods, and hear the questions people ask, it gives you that little bird's eye view, such as, this is my husband, but I'm going to claim him on my taxes because he hasn't worked, but he's not really my husband. He's just my boyfriend. So just the hilarity of what happens in the, fortunately in the Black community, in some instances in the tax preparer's office.
Okay. So this is the last question I ask everyone. What can we expect next from you? What can we expect next from the series? And is there anything you'd like to plug?
Okay, so next for me is September 20th, I have a soap opera called Grown and Beautiful that goes up. And it's actually going to be as a podcast. It's going to start as a podcast. So a good old-fashioned radio drama goes back to the actual roots of soap operas that were all started on the radio. African-American cast. Going to be lots of fun. It's called Grown and Beautiful. And then we'll follow that up with another podcast called Sip and Share. I happen to really like wine. I'm a wine enthusiast. I do in-home wine tastings. I have a mobile wine bar. So I was like, I want to educate more African-American people about wine. So we'll start Sip and Share probably in the winter. And then next spring, we'll do Couple Conversations season 2 or season 3.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Nicole, for everything.
I appreciate it. Very nice meeting you.
Yes, nice meeting you too. So you can check out all her web series. All your YouTube content is where? Could you tell us the name?
It's at youtube.com at Nicole Kearney Productions.
Thank you again.
Thank you.